Well, aren't you a magician? Literally. You are literally working in the 5D and having it materialize in the 3D. I have the High Priestess, the Hermit, and the Ace of Pentacles. So you're working with your higher self. You're being divinely guided towards your physical reality, your experience, your 3D experience, as well as what you're creating here. This is legacy energy, all right? You're working with your higher self and your spiritual team to establish your legacy, leave a legacy, abundance, okay? Creating something from scratch, building something new that is going to withstand quite a bit, having the resources needed, being able to establish something that will stand the test of time. That is what this reading is about. And this is for the magicians out there who are doing this, who are working with that energy and anchoring it here for their highest and greatest good, okay? It's like rebuilding structures, okay? Creating from something new after something has been destructed, like destruction. I have the Lovers here. I feel like you might be doing this with a partner. I feel like this is representing like social structures, financial structures, government structures, world structures. Like I feel like this is like rebuild energy. So I feel like you might be one of those that is here to help with the rebuilding of something, the recreation, the rehabilitation. I feel like you have a lot of cool ideas. We have air sign energy, divine feminine energy. We have just, you know, being able to plan and actually create these things. It's like, here's the thought process, right? And then it materializes here in the physical. I feel like this is like you really tapping into that higher energy and being able to create manifestation energy. Okay, this is real strong manifestation energy here. I feel like you're getting told to like think about things from a really big picture because you literally can create, okay? But you also can create when, you know, from this place as well. So they want to make sure that like you're making sure that like your thoughts are very, like you really are considering like what you think about, what you take in, what are you doing, because we don't want to create we don't want to create from a place of like drama and stuff like that. So I feel like you step away, you avoid, you sidestep, you disengage with this. 5 of Wands energy. I feel like you do have a lot of obstacles, or people want to create obstacles for you. I feel like they're not going to be able to. I'm also getting, I feel like you help others, like kind of work through their own, like they're in competition with themselves, right? And I feel like sometimes they don't need to be in competition with other people. I feel like there is no competition when it comes to you. That's what the message is. All right. Okay, I was like, is that what you want me to say? And then I have 7 of Swords in the sideways position. I feel like somebody... Is this going in reverse? Like, is this going sideways? So what is it? I feel like somebody's really like maybe trying to run away from something. Mentally, either physically. I feel like this is mental anguish over something that they experienced or created. I feel like someone's running away from accountability or responsibility, or someone can't take accountability or responsibility. I feel like there's some struggle here with that. This is not your energy. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like also like this energy might want to come towards you because they had like some sort of like realization maybe. And it might have something to do with this. Okay. So just be aware. You do have the Five of Wands and Ten of Cups. So you might have been put in competition with someone, or you feel like you're in competition with other people, or people think they're in competition with you, but you are not playing the game. You rose and like, I feel like you're standing on higher ground and don't engage in this type of behavior. I feel like sometimes they want to bring this drama to your doorstep, or somebody's experiencing this drama, this fighting amongst many people. Could be fighting with each other right now. Might have something to do about a family. I feel like somebody's running away from their responsibilities, or would like to, or is thinking about it, or maybe has done that in the past. So take it how it resonates. There is energy kind of like watching from afar here. I feel like they're experiencing the Ten of Swords pain at this time, or will be. And I feel like there's the Ace of Cups here. So this talks about like they may be contemplating a new beginning in love, or this can be they are going to experience what you experienced at their hand, and you're going to experience a new beginning as well as a new beginning in love. Okay, so that, I just got confirmation of that. So that is the justice that's playing out here. So one person is going to experience the flip side, right, of this and of this. Okay, and that's justice playing out here for this particular individuals, if this resonates with you. Okay, team, thank you. I feel like someone is now starting to realize this, that they are now experiencing things in their life, and now it's tied to what they put out, right? So now it's starting to click, like, oh, I wanted that for that person, and now I'm experiencing it. So I feel like that's playing out here. I'm also getting that somebody might be having some sort of realization about like who you might have been to them. You are confirming that this is somebody who you're no longer with, okay? All right, this is, you know, the cycle closing out. I mean, things have to be learned, right? And it's in divine timing, okay? So things are just kind of like coming full circle here for somebody who might have like been like someone who, you know, tries to kind of wiggle their way in through, you know, some sort of like love offer of some kind, a gesture, if you will. Or there is a gesture coming your way from somebody that is going to lead to like a new beginning potentially, or has the potential to start something new. This is like, you know, I feel like this is on the horizon with the Three of Wands, or this could be like a decision needs to be made as well. I feel like someone's in contemplation at this time. We have balance and harmony being restored. I'm also getting like patience. Okay, and then I have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so that's someone who's very stable, established, grounded. I feel like this is who you might be working with. When I saw the Lovers over here, I feel like this is kind of this is endings. Okay, so like the Ten of Swords means like whatever this energy from the past, like it's done and gone, and it's ended. Okay, they're not allowed to come in your energy. However, I feel like with the Hangman side position is saying like, okay, this person's no longer like in a waiting period. It's now clear for them to come in. And so they're like on their way to you, okay? Because the Hangman is now walking. He ain't hanging no more. All right, so then we have the Knight of Cups. Someone is making and taking interest in you, okay? And it has something to do with like emotion from the heart space, okay? This you are being, this is like go for it energy. Take the chance, like take a chance. I feel like this is on the horizon for you. I feel like this will be bringing balance into your life and harmony, and you need to be patient and not rush things. But this is somebody who you can, who has high value, high worth, sees himself as like, you know, has a good like, you know, wits about them, right? They're very like, this could represent like a boss energy, but I'm picking up love. And I keep burping, so I'm getting like, then I have the Hierophant. Yeah, okay, so you can trust this. This is who you're going to have your next commitment with. All right? Very much could be an earth sign, but doesn't have to be. But I would say the characteristics are more like stable, grounded, secure. Has like, if they have a business, they do well. They're well respected, you know, and trusted, I'd say. Yeah, I feel like this is someone who, you know, really like thinks before they speak sometimes, or this might be coming in fast is what I'm getting. You might be, okay, so what I heard speak and coming in fast. So you're getting a message from this person soon. I didn't translate that right. That's funny. Yeah, this is coming in soon. Okay, this is divinely guided as well. I think you'll know. Yeah, is this an upright? This is in reverse. Okay. You might hear about, okay, so there's some sort of information coming in from somebody who you may know. What's with the star in the reverse? Oh, you might get a communication that somebody is not doing so well with the star in reverse. You might hear something about some sort of healing. And then we have the Sun card. What is this? Then we have the Empress. What else? Jeez. The Queen of Cups. This in the reverse. Okay, this Queen of Cups is in the reverse. All right, you might hear some kind of like gossip or some sort of like something word of mouth, or someone might post something. I don't know. But I'm saying with the Knight of Swords, I feel like this is like swift information or a download or a quick like message, or you might just know, like your clairs are so strong that you just know something, right? With the Knight of Swords. I feel like, and then there's the star in the reverse. And that's supposed to be in reverse, yeah. Yes, this talks about like, people are talking about how someone isn't well, right? Like they're not doing well, okay? Emotionally not well, all right? And it has something to do with like them possibly being exposed for what they did against an Empress, a divine feminine. And what the rumor is that's going around is there's a Queen of Cups in reverse and she is unwell, okay? Mentally unwell, like mentally unstable is what I'm getting. And I feel like this also has something to do with a masculine energy as well. Okay, so can we get some more information on this? Who's this Queen of Cups with in reverse? Is this like third party energy? Yes, it's third party energy. This Queen of Cups in reverse is afraid that the person that she was with for money, or this person thought that they were going to get money from the Queen of Cups, it might be heading towards you. I feel like that's what they fear, because they're jealous and envious of you. We have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like she's kind of like maybe a mystic, if you will. She may do some divination. Two of Cups, yeah. I feel like also, oh, it's supposed to go here. I feel like also they might be worrisome, or they might be burdened at the fact that like somebody's coming in for you that you deserve, and they want to kind of like create the chaos and the conflict. Yeah, because they don't want it to end with the Death card. It is done and over with. They can no longer affect anything happening in your life. If this is dealing with like family, old friend groups, old past like narcissistic lover and the karmic. This is like your karmic relationship here playing out. And closing out. Okay, it's closing out. Seven of Cups. I feel like these people are like not well. I feel like they tried to stop opportunities coming in or options for you. I feel like they tried to keep you stuck and confused, but you're not, because you are good. You don't want them. I feel like this person never thought that you could move on and be by yourself. They thought that you would always be dependent on them, and you're not. Okay, I feel like they didn't know, you know, exactly what you were capable of. I feel like you've like shown up and shown out. Okay. You are the stable, you know, independent, single, you know, grounded, you know, one of them all. Like, this is very strong, abundant energy. So you exude abundance. You exude, like, accreditation. Like, you know, there's some sort of value here that was gained through this process, which is beautiful. Okay. I don't feel like they saw that for you. I feel like they thought that you would go down for the count and you wouldn't get back up. But you got back up, and you got back up better. Okay. That is the what the fuck moment. So yeah. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. They're like, out of all the options that I entertained, the one that I let go was the one that I was seeking out the whole time for greed, right? For appearances, for materialism. So they didn't realize that what they left you for would leave them empty. And the fact that, like, you showed up and all you did was create and be in a position to kind of like take it home, right? Take it home. You're that, you know, that curse breaker in the family. You're that, you know, light worker, if you will. You're here to like change and create to benefit future generations, as well as past ones. Healing the past creates for a better future. And that's Empress energy. That's like creator energy. That's divine feminine energy. So yeah, someone is not feeling great about all this. I'd say both the karmics are not feeling great about all this, because things are now playing out for them. Yeah, things are now playing out for them. Like, they're like so bothered by all this. All the plots and plans, all the spells, all the work that they did, all the lying, the slandering, the defamation of character, even like spreading rumors about like your family, your business, whatever that is, okay? Whoever's doing it, like, they're now receiving this because that's what they put out, okay? They are now in the 9 of Swords. And then in the beginning, remember we had the 10 of Swords right here? All right, so this is what's playing out here. This is like justice being served. So I feel like they're really like having nightmares, overthinking, like you are living like rent-free in their heads, right? So yeah, you might be feeling this energy. I would say you need to just be aware of this so that you can like add some layer of protection for yourself. Third-party energy, 3 of Swords. We have the Moon. I feel like there's a lot of secrets, okay? There's a lot of lies. There's a lot of half-truths. There's a lot of things that were done in the dark, okay, regarding this third-party situation and whoever else they mess with. I feel like one of these individuals, masculine or feminine, take it how it resonates, had put this person, your past person, in a third party. I feel like it started out with a third party and it's ending with a third party, right? If that makes any sense. You win them, you lose them how you won them, or something like that. Okay, I feel like that's what's playing out right now. Okay, someone is realizing that they didn't win anything. They ended up breaking their own heart is what I'm getting. I feel like you intuitively knew that you were being put into a third party, but you didn't have any physical proof. And as a result, like, you used all your spiritual guidance and your connection to the divine and your intuition to receive the messages and the guidance for you to move to safety. And you listened. You listened and you trusted, and now you have fully developed those skill sets, which is amazing. That puts you in, like, no wonder why you can literally create anything, because you are in that vibration. The Empress vibration has that connection to the divine, like a direct line. Okay? That's major. Yeah, I feel like this is divine intervention going on right now. Okay? The Eight of Swords did come out, right? It was at the bottom of the deck earlier. So this is talking about, like, you know, self-inflicted pain, suffering, you know, just really struggling, you know, with their thoughts, okay? Depression. I feel like, you know, this could be a catalyst for change if the energy is open to it, I guess. It's like, and then I saw the devil at the bottom of the deck, so I mean, I think there's a spiritual war going on with the Ace of Wands and the devil here, okay? I feel like there's a lot to learn from this entire thing. I feel like there's more than one perspective being learned here. Eight of Wands. I feel like there's messages coming in. There's forward movement happening. Yeah, okay. And then we have an Emperor and we have a Wheel of Fortune. I just heard there's a new sheriff in town. I have the King of Swords, who usually represents, like, it's like Archangel Michael sometimes, depending on what you're working with and what the questions are in the reading. But Archangel Michael helps all those in, like, law enforcement and the military and everything like that. And then there's a new sheriff in town. And then the Emperor is a leader and, you know, divine feminine, I mean, divine masculine, right? Very powerful, fatherly, represents law and order. And, you know, very, like, logical, making strong decisions. I feel like, you know, this is on its way to you, okay? So that's amazing. You may actually hear about something from law and order, which could be, like, the police or some sort of, like, legal aspect of things, or something that's official in some capacity. Maybe even, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like ethical type stuff, or some sort of leadership of some kind. I feel like there could be some messages coming in. So just be aware of that. Book a personal to kind of, like, if you need to know more about this per se, because it could be different depending on who I'm reading for. But I feel like there's some sort of communication or action being taken as a result of, like, law and order. So it could be court related. There could be some sort of judgment playing out as like a decision made about how things transpired. And there could be some sort of, like, officialness to it. So it could be like somebody may serve time, somebody may be fined, somebody may, you know, lose a very important position or status or something like that. Or it can be numerous things. So I'm just going to leave it kind of high level there. So this is, you know, things playing out, the cycle, this karmic cycle. There's a lot learned. And I would say that, like, things are closing out the way that they're supposed to close out, okay? And for you to kind of just let things play out the way they need to, and remain neutral as much as possible. Let's get a few more cards for the Elemental Empath deck. Well, they're really slippery. Slippery little suckers. Let's see. Okay. Thank you. Let's see what else we got. We got 3. So repeating patterns, awareness, and what is the actual lesson that was learned, so that we don't repeat the pattern, right? Breaking the cycle. Again, like, this is confirming that, you know, you volunteered to have an existence here so that you can break the cycle for, you know, past and present and future generations. And that's a major assignment, okay? It requires some difficult relationships in order to learn certain things so that things can be closed out, okay? Then we have feeling emotions, all right? Understanding emotions, you know, your inner guidance and connecting with oneself, as well as like validating yourself, right? And knowing that you are enough. You've always been enough. And that was what you learned here. And that is the lesson that was learned, and the pattern that was broken is that you're good enough regardless of what other people have to say or think, right? This is releasing the need to kind of let other people determine your value and worth. So amazing pattern to kind of like work towards and break the, you know, the cycle of, and just having that hopeful energy, like just knowing and trusting and having faith that you healing the past brings hope and expectation for a beautiful future and experience and legacy that you are leaving behind. So I feel like what you're here to do is like, it's fierce. And, you know, don't forget like why you came here. Like, what is the bigger goal, right? You're not just doing it for yourself. You're doing it for future views, I'd say. You know, and it's okay to like feel emotions, right? Like we don't want to like push our emotions away, because that's just like, you know, we're gaslighting ourselves. So feel what you need to feel, experience what you need to experience. But now you have this ability to see it from a higher perspective and really see that, you know, this is leading. So it's like a stepping stone. I feel like you've learned to see things in a way, a learning capacity way about yourself and others. So, you know, again, like trusting and having faith, right? That you are experiencing what you're meant to experience and to kind of like enjoy the ride. So that's amazing. I feel like this was a very like targeted, specific message for a few of you as it relates to like, you know, the relationship dynamic and closing out those cycles, and the fact that things are playing out on the other side of the continuum there, right? Like it's like you experienced a certain perspective with these people, right? And then you had the tower moment, and you moved in another direction. And then all of a sudden, based on kind of like that experience, you know, your spirit, your all your teams, your spirit teams, your, you know, the karmic board, all that kind of stuff, it all plays out, right? And then there's some sort of like, because of what was created, there's some sort of reflection, the shadow. So then you go and you experience the shadow of what you created with somebody else in a relationship. Okay, and how it all played out. And maybe, you know, some of the stuff that you've experienced, now this person is going to experience, so that they also gain that perspective. Okay, so if you can think about like the number 8, right, the infinity symbol, that literally is what it is. Okay, so it's like now the parties that we were all involved with are experiencing the same things that we experienced, right? So now they will have the same perspective that we had, and now we're going to have the same perspective that they had. So it's kind of like flip-flopping right now. So that's what is being shared in the reading that I provided today, was kind of, you know, the shadow experience of what's going on right now, and how the cycle is starting to close out once both parties have learned the perspective or had the experience of your perspective. Okay, so just wanted to kind of like, that's my understanding of it. If you have a different opinion, let me know. But I feel like, you know, you enter into a contract with somebody so that you can share perspectives, learn new perspectives and whatnot. And depending on what else is created in that, which is free will, by the way, whatever is created through free will, you know, you also experience, right? Whether it's whatever form that is, a light energy or a shadow energy. So that be the deal, y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.